I am Thanos. Give me all your special rocks. You can't have this rock. It's important to me. Why do you even want it? I need to use that to kill half of everybody in existence. Oh, that's so evil. What? No, it's not. But yes, it is. You must know that it is. It's not evil. It's to save people from living in poverty and stuff like that. Okay, but by killing half of everybody? Why would you want to do that? I do that already, but usually I do it the old-fashioned way. If I get all the special rocks, I can use my magical golden glove to do it everywhere at once. I take no pleasure in this, but it is a burden that I must bear. Okay, if you don't want to do it, and nobody else wants you to do it, why don't you not do it? I have a very sad backstory where nobody had enough resources because there were too many people. So I'm gonna kill half of everybody, and then there will be so many resources. Okay, but if the glove can do anything, why don't you just, magically change everyone's fertility rates and let the population fix itself on its own? That won't help the people suffering right now. But since when are you compassionate about suffering when you go around massacring whole planets of people? Doesn't that cause suffering? Have you even once had an instance where, let's say even years later, a planet contacts you and they're like, hey, you know what? I guess you were right. Thanks for that. Not yet. Isn't this the kind of thing where you could at least put it to a vote? Not even a formal thing. Let's just say you go to a place where there's poverty and you can say to everybody, hey, I can end your poverty, but there's a 50% chance that any given person here will die. Raise your hands, everybody. Do you think that would win a vote? Do you think those are odds that people would like? That's why I'm so cool, because I can make all these tough decisions that no one else can. If the glove lets you do anything, why don't you just make it so that barren planets have farmable land? Or even just make bags of corn appear from thin air. Look, you're just gonna have to trust me that I considered every option and this is the best one. You're literally not doing anyone a favor. We all must make sacrifices, even me. This has cost me everything. Okay, forgive me for not being sympathetic that you sacrificed everything for a thing that nobody asked you to do or wanted you to do, and which actually everyone in the universe has been actively fighting to try to stop you from doing. But I pushed my favorite daughter Gamora off a cliff, gruesomely breaking all her bones on the ground below. Okay? Is that supposed to be a defense of your character? It made me feel really bad and I was sad. I thought Gamora hated you anyway. Yeah, well, teenagers. Gamora's 39. She may have been gone a couple years. So what, were you close when she was a kid or something? I saved her when she was a child after my soldiers murdered her mother. I liked her because she was a fighter. How was she a fighter if she was 6? Well, my soldiers were dragging her to the place where they murder everybody, and she was struggling to get away. Nobody else on her planet was doing that? Yeah, we had some good times. When she was really little, I was nice to her, and then at some indeterminate point, I transitioned into fighting her like a dog against all the other little girls I held captive, under constant threat of death, because I would disfigure or murder the kids who lost every match. Wait, what? I thought you said your thing was population control and ending suffering. How does forcing children to fight help with that? Oh, that was an unrelated, just a hobby of mine. And you don't think that's evil? That part was a little evil. But the rest of it is good. Now give me your special rock. I'm not giving you my special rock. If you cared that much about stopping this, you would have just destroyed your special rock. I can't. It's special. And it's mine. If the world depended on Captain America destroying his shield, do you think he'd do that? I think he probably would. Why are you even doing this now? Did you just get this population control idea 2 weeks ago? No, I've been doing it for years. But it seems like when you decided to go get the Infinity Stones, you just kind of went out and did it, very quickly and with very little difficulty. So why didn't you just do that before? Well, yours is the one that I think will be really hard to get because you can't really fight someone that can control time. So what was your plan then? To be honest, I was hoping I could just threaten one of your friends. That's what I've done to get literally every other Infinity Stone so far. That'll totally work on me. Wait, so threatening to kill 50% of everyone in the entire universe didn't convince you to destroy your special rock, but threatening one guy in front of you convinced you to hand it over to me? Here, just take it. Just have it. Okay. Thank you. Let me just crush it in my hand now. It's dust now. It's gone. It's all part of my secret plan anyway. I looked at every eventuality where we face you, and there's only one where we win, so everything has to be exactly right. One? Yeah. So there aren't even a couple sprinkled in where, like, I get hit by an asteroid, or Thor aims for my head, or I trip and break my neck. It's just like, in every possible scenario, except for the one where you guys do everything right to the most minute detail. In every other scenario, in all of time, I win? Yes. So are you guys just really inept? Or when I said it, it didn't sound that way. You're making it sound bad. Okay. Anyway. What, does that count? I can't snap with the glove hand, okay? I've basically sacrificed this hand. Anyway, now half of everybody's dead. Well, I hope you're happy. I'm never happy. And why am I even having this conversation with you? This doesn't fit anywhere in the timeline of the movie, but Doctor Strange can travel through time, and it's the easiest costume to make. And I can go like this. I can't take him seriously, but then, are we meant to? Anyway, why am I so bad at snapping? I'm literally just gonna edit in the sound of a snap.